just that tree. Whew. Oh, you're joking. It's not going to keep going. So it's kept going. I think it's switched to Joel now. Pretty hard to see. It's in the distance, but it's still moving. Alright, so here is the Mavic Air 2, and we're going to do a follow me ActiveTrack test with it. So yeah, we're going to be on the mountain bike and just going down this road, and if it can get through that, under all the trees and all that, then we'll go next to the power lines through the grass road, and then if it gets back here again, we'll drop it low and try and get through the trees. So should be pretty fun. We'll get into it. I'll switch to a screen recording now, and then after the screen recording, you'll see what the drone sees. We'll do a bit of 4K, all of that good stuff. So yeah, see you in the screen recording. So it turned out that the audio didn't actually work, but that's alright because we'll just do a voiceover now. But anyway, we've got the drone up in the air now, and I have a subject tracing turned on. I have then tapped on myself, and it is ready to go in ActiveTrack mode. So we'll skip to where I start riding, and then I'll keep talking there. Sorry for the black box around me. I don't know how to disable that feature. If anyone knows how to get rid of this black box in the middle of the screen, that'd be great and useful. But anyway, up high, and it's dodging trees. The Mavic Air 2. It's doing a pretty good job of tracing, and yeah, it follows for the rest of this road. I'll speed this up because of this black box here, and then we'll get to the next bit. But as you can see, dodged under them, like I completely vanished, and it still got me. So that's pretty good, better than any other Mavic or DJI drone I've ever tested with ActiveTrack. So we'll skip to the end of this road because it gets pretty much the whole way. Okay, so I sped up a bit here, and it just lost me right there under the tree as I took off after it. And then I'll get to the end of this road and we'll try out another feature. Alrighty, so we're back on the bike and ready to go. Got it on ActiveTrack. You have to have this drone a bit closer than the other drones when flying and about to track your subject. I don't know why it is exactly, but that is just the way it is. So flying a tad closer here, I decided to do a low follow up this road to test it with the obstacle avoidance on this bit where there wasn't too much that it could crash into, and then we go under through them trees that we just did with obstacle avoidance, and then I'll do a parallel track. Alrighty, so now we've got the drone back up and ready, and we're going to go around this corner here and then go under the trees. So we'll see how it goes there. A few mozzies out today, but yeah. So the ActiveTrack, if it can get through this, I will give it an A+ and say it is incredible because there's low hanging trees and everything. But yeah, let's take off. Just the tree. Whew. Oh, you're joking. It's not going to keep going. So it's kept going. I think it's switched to Joel now. Pretty hard to see. It's in the distance, but it's still moving. Oh, this is incredible. It's got through the whole thing. Well, I'm going to give this ActiveTrack an absolute A+, because if Joel didn't swerve right behind me, that was still locked on me, and that would have gone the whole way. It's lost a bit of distance. It was a lot closer when it started, but to be able to dodge all that and get through and still be tracking something that is moving, that is my mate who I'm running with anyway, that is pretty incredible. So I've decided to do parallel, and we've got an active tracking Joel right now. So we're just going to tap on him and hit go. I recommend you actually wear black or a darker color if you're riding on roads. As you can see, I'm pretty similar colored to the road, so it had a hard time trying to pick me up. But we're going to go parallel, so I hit ActiveTrack and then parallel next to trace, as you can see. And we'll see how well it stays beside Joel as he flies up this road. So off he goes up the road, doing perfectly fine. We're approaching our first power line now, so we'll see how it goes with this. It swerved out a bit to miss that one. Perfect. Well, we've gotten a bit closer there we go. Whoop, just missed that one, but we're still tracking Joel nicely, as it's a bit to the side, but it actually, I prefer this. Then we have some of the forward obstacle avoidance actually in use, and it can avoid some objects. So getting again close to the poles up here, and there we go again, it's just dodged that. So the ActiveTrack's just absolutely solid on Joel, like that hasn't lost a beat. And then it's just avoiding all these poles and doing a super good job of it. And Joel's going at a fairly decent pace here, and I'm sure it can go much faster as well. Again, dodging another pole and then coming back in. So altogether, incredible, and I give it another, just a full A+. This is great ActiveTrack. So also just leave any video ideas or in the comments down below, and if we get to 100 likes, I'll do an ActiveTrack surfing video, so that could be pretty epic. So definitely check that out if you want to know all my camera settings and all this. This was actually filmed in HDR 4K because it was a pretty dull day, and HDR makes it look much better. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this ActiveTrack, and I hope you were too. And yeah, just let me know.
Waiting for the time to pass me by.